Then we learned about the timeline of life, where all the single-celled creatures evolved over a long time to become animals and reptiles and fish and birds and dinosaurs and mammals like us. And then we learned about becoming humans and how they changed things on the earth, and they had a responsibility to the earth and to care for all the living things on the earth. And then about a month ago, we had the story of our alphabets. Do you remember walking through this room, and it was like a gallery, and the 9th grade students told you all about how different alphabets were developed? Today, our story is about the history of numbers. So, with no further ado, we will begin. Dr. Riccardi?
Once upon a time, there was a school very much like QAIS. At that school, no one knew anything about numbers. Numbers had not yet become part of their spoken or written language. This was very frustrating. Can you imagine?
Wow, Charla, am I ever glad the Phoenicians gave us an alphabet so that we could express our words in writing. Can you imagine that there was ever a time when we didn't have a written language to express ourselves? Alphabets are so cool.
I'm so glad that we are living in a time where we have the tools that we need to communicate with each other.
I know.
Makes life so much easier.
Hey, look, there's Kirsten.
Hey, Kirsten.
Hey, Kirsten. What's up?
I'm so frustrated. I feel like I go through this every day with questions that I never really get answers to.
What are you talking about?
Here's what I'm talking about. Jamie, what time is it?
I think it's pretty late.
Charlotte, can you tell me how tall I am?
Pretty tall?
Jamie, how many students are there at QAIS?
I'd say there are many.
Charlotte, how hot will it be tomorrow?
Hotter than today.
Jamie, how far away is the moon?
Kirsten, you know the moon is really far away. What are these questions all about?
I just want to know more. It seems like we need another way to communicate. Some way to get more specific answers to questions like this. I want details.
Well, Kirsten, that makes a lot of sense, but how and what?
I am not really sure. I have made a huge list of words. And when I use them, I always feel so frustrated and come to the same conclusion. We need another way to communicate. We need a common way to discuss the answers to all these questions.
Well, you're right. You know, come to think about it, we use a lot of words like less and more, and all and none, and some and a lot, and long and short and heavy and light, and far and near. All these words need something, but what?
This conversation, and many just like it, went on for a long time. And the students became more and more frustrated. Until one day, the school hired two very wise and worldly teachers from a land far, far away, where numbers had been around for a long time. These teachers loved numbers so much that they spent their days teaching people all about them. Imagine if they walked in on the last conversation.
Scuba-doo-bop, 1, 2, 3, just look at me. I'm singing about numbers. Numbers are the answers to so many questions. Numbers give you details. Numbers are specific. Numbers provide order. And numbers follow patterns. I can count forever because numbers never stop. They have an order and each one has a shape. I can write them and read them too. Numbers are so awesome for so many reasons. I love them because they are so clear.
Sing it, Daddy-O.
Hi there. What do you guys think about?
Numbers, of course.
What? What are numbers and where did they come from?
Should we tell him then?
Well, I'm thinking I'm feeling like singing about numbers right now.
Come on, William. Drop the beat, JD. Are you ready? Here we go. A long time ago, people all around the world decided they communicate their thoughts using words.
They love communicating and very soon discovered with alphabets and letters they could write to each other.
It solved a lot of problems which you already know, but something was missing from this language long ago.
Needed symbols for our quantities, but where should we begin? The problem wasn't easy, have to dig from within.
Imagine if your mother traded fish for a cow. She'd have to show how many fish she'd trade for it, but how?
Without a way to measure, she'd probably have to guess. And every time she made a trade, she'd give out more or less.
She may have used her fingers 1 to 10 as a start, and may have access to stepping stones to count. That was very smart.
The larger amounts were tougher though, more thinking once again. Egyptians were the first to find a symbol just for 10.
They used their trusty alphabet and moved some shapes around. They settled on the letter U and turned it upside down.
At last they found a way to show the quantity of 10. The shape controlled the number 10 again and again.
And all those tens together led to symbols far more greater. Hundreds, thousands, millions,
Egyptian innovators. Throughout the world, numeric signs were spreading super fast. Each different culture worked to find a system that would last.
The Indians changed everything when they invented zero. Most mathematicians think that
Zero is the hero. Zero makes it possible to count and count forever. Zero holds a place for numbers. Zero is so clever.
the Arabs learned from Indians who shared their number set. The Arabs made some changes which we will not forget.
Meanwhile, as the Romans were so powerful and strong, the system that they used was letter-based and lasted long.
The Chinese had a system using symbols up to 9. It's really just a system made up of many lines.
We call our system Arabic, but it's clearly not clear. The theory of our numbers really came from everywhere.
The universal numbers that we know and write today started out with our fingers until we found our way.
The numbers that we used to write were thought of long ago. So glad to share this story, and so glad that you know. More numbers. William. William. William.
Thanks, Jason.
The story of numbers changed the lives of all the students and teachers at that small school. Many of the students grew to love numbers as much as Mr. Ben and Miss Laura. And all of the students and teachers realized how much more interesting and complete their lives felt now that they had numbers.
Okay, so that is the story of numbers as told by rappers. So thank you to all our performers, Ben, Lori, Christian, Dr. Corey, and Charlotte. And thank you all for coming, and teachers, thank you for being your students. I hope it will inspire you to think about the history of our numbers, to go back and have a new appreciation for what you're doing when you're putting numbers together. Think about the shapes that they might have come from,